Hello folks, how are we doing today? I hope we're all doing fantastically well. So today I wanted to talk to you about something interesting, and that is can be a sticking point for some riders. Can be much joy to another rider, and that is slow speed control. And maybe we want to go on how we practice it. So why do we need slow speed control, first of all? That's, a question to ask. And generally, the answer's quite simple. We want to go through traffic. We want to filter. They teach you it on your CBT. And the idea is so that, maybe if you get a bit more confident, you can filter. And yeah, that is, really is a benefit, because if you can filter, you can make it through gaps, you can beat the traffic, and you're not going to get rear-ended by someone who hasn't seen you. Anyway, I'm waffling on a bit as usual. Welcome to the sweetcorn experience. I waffle on. So slow speed control. How do we make it better? Well, that is on you, really. You've got to go out and practice. Now, if you just ride for about, 4 or 5 years and commute, you're probably going to get enough experience anyway without really having to mainly practice. But it's the point before that we should be worried about. So I'm going to find somewhere a little bit more industrial, and let's have a little bit of a practice session. Hello folks, so as I said, we are going to practice, and there is 3 main controls that we are going to be using. First one is this one, the back brake. That's going to help keep the bike sort of at a constant speed and keep it stable. Next one is the clutch. Now the clutch's job is probably arguably one of the most important ones. It's going to regulate our speed. And, to make life a little bit easier with the clutch, we've got the throttle. Now, things you generally want to avoid are obviously the front brake. As soon as you get that, it's going to, sort of slow your front wheel down to the point where it's going to be very unstable and you're going to want to tip. So, we try not to use the front brake. Another one, now for any emergencies, if you feel the bike going out of control, you've obviously got the kill switch. Flick that, the engine goes off. Generally, some people say it's not good to do that whilst riding, but if the option is that and accelerating to a car, if my hand's cranked getting further back, the easiest thing for me to do is flick that kill switch. So, if you can feel something going wrong, it's not a shame to just flick the kill switch, treat it like a stall, put the bike back in neutral, switch it back on again. Quite simple. So let's go over some slow speed stuff. So obviously, you can see how slow we're able to go just by keeping sort of, and this would be fine for filtering through traffic. You can go a little bit faster as well. Anything up to about 10, maybe 15 miles an hour is fine for filtering. And then obviously when we go back to normal, God, I love my Bandit for that. But did you notice something? I accelerated there and I still had full control of the vehicle. So this is going to go on to a little bit of a side, a side thing. Tangent is the word I was looking for. Is that this arm controls the throttle. So obviously, if I'm nice and loose, I've got full control, full movement, and I've got, extra room to sort of get back in. If I'm fully tight, and look how, and it's only because I've got experience and I know what I'm doing that I can come off the throttle. If I was a new novice rider, which I understand that some of you might be, that could be fatal. You're going to be going into a car or, a wall or something. And I've mentioned it in another video, have a bent arm. It generally is it does save your life. And, you know, more experienced riders, you'll have a bent arm already, you won't realise it. So, those were narrow country lanes, so I'm going to see if I can find somewhere a bit wider to practice a U-turn. What other bits of advice can I give you? Well, the first one's going to be head position. It's one of the most important things that you wouldn't actually realise was that important. It's going to dictate where we're going. So obviously the idea is to look far enough ahead that you don't feel tipsy or you don't feel wobbly. If you're going to look down, that's going to be a major problem. So I'm hoping I've got a reasonable enough gap further up to do a U-turn. So U-turn is quite important, you know, for you've missed your turn or something like that. So let's do a U-turn at this roundabout here. So I'm going to put my right signal on, keep looking far enough ahead. And look how effortlessly I'm able to just do it because I'm looking far enough ahead to actually make the turn. Now that's obviously a roundabout, so it's a little bit different, but there are other things as well that you would do differently. Just ignore the fact that I'm speeding a little bit. I'm doing about 34. And yeah, slow speed in a video called Slow Speed Control. How ironic. And yeah, it does make a lot of sense why, you know, people struggle with slow speed, because it is, you know, something to struggle with. But obviously, once you are out in the real world, it doesn't really matter if you put your foot down. It's a bad habit, but if it's going to stop you from dropping the bike, it's something to do. So, obviously, when you're out and, you know, not your CBT and not your test, if you want to put a foot down when filtering, fucking go for it. Anyway, that's just been a quick one. So, there's a few manoeuvres as well that I might include, so I'll just do them quickly. So, first one is going to be, you come to a cart and you can see his mirrors about, you know, your handlebar's going to hit your mirror. As long as we can keep the same path, there's nothing wrong with just going like that. So all I've done is deviate about an inch, and I'm able to avoid a mirror or something. And here's the most important thing, and this goes for any you know, procedure or move or whatever. If you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it. You know, if you're not comfortable filtering, well, guess what? No one's going to make you filter. Not even on your test are they going to make you filter. Or at least in my experience they're not. I don't know if it's different in other places in the UK, but from my mind they don't test you on that, but could be wrong. Could be, you know, a London test, you know, you can, if you need to get anywhere you have to filter. Let me know in the comments if you've had a London, you know, bike test. Did they make you filter because it was the only way you could get through the traffic? Anyway, I've been me, you've been you, stay awesome.